Hey guys, welcome back to more Outer Worlds. So in the last one, we were given a task to pretty much use our ship to power up something else, and I feel like we're almost done with the game. I don't know, with the way the story is going and how I'm progressing, it just feels like I'm almost done. Or at least, I think like halfway there, just close to the end.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
He sure is.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Of course it is. We are going to Hope, which I think is where everyone else is frozen. Frozen colonists were unable to be revived. Right, so that's where I came from.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Do you know what's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too. Or the sun.
Or the sun? That'd be kind of sweet ending. Kind of epic. Hope. I think it's like the first time we got here. Like physically. No, I think the first time was like through a cutscene, I think. But this is like the first time coming back technically, like playing the game. Hope auxiliary power. Hope comms. The following modules are now operational: life support, engines, navigation, communications, and security. Cool. Maintenance status. System due for regular scheduled maintenance. Pending work orders. Somebody left his fork on his plate.
That ought to do it, Captain.
Where are you? Corporate. There's people here? I was under the impression that was empty. Quincy Duncan.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Okay, what's better, engineering or science? Oh, they're all lies. Okay. Engineering. I was sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it. Science. They sent me to extract a few samples from your frozen cargo. It's gross. I feel like engineering is more believable, even though both is gonna work anyways. But I just feel like engineering is better.
Explode? Holy shit. Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Thank you. Look at that. Steel plasma cutter gold. Engineer's log, CE17. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've ever been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Stallworth. Stallworth? That sounds like a bathroom name. What were the clothes? Oh, 65. I could have got that, but I spent all my levels just now on something else. So, where was the uniform you told me to get? Did you already grab it? What's it look like? I picked up something. I don't know what I got. Can you tell me what do you need to get? What I have to
Good
get?
luck.
Ooh, it's gonna be bad. Oh, I got the camouflage. Let's just
Keep your shoulders up.
walk around them so when it runs out, I won't be in their sight. You guys should probably stay.
Sure.
Okay. Just up the stairs and this way. Or not up the stairs. Same floor. I want to see what's that way. I want to check the computer. But I don't got a lot of steps left. There's things here, but they're just robots. Unauthorized access will result in immediate termination upon your arrival at Halcyon. Can I turn off the robots? Current pod count 9,909. That's a lot of numbers. Logs. Pod removal. Removed by unknown crew member. Oh, that was me, Eagle. That's funny. Unknown. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever. Just keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Poor bastards. They're never gonna wake up.
You scared the fuck out of me, Nokia.
Quiet, Cap.
I just wish there was a mechanic where you can like throw like a piece of something somewhere so they're gonna get attracted to it and then like move. Because clearly stealth here works in this game. It exists. It's an existing feature that actually works, so it would be nice if there was like a lure away kind of thing. Mouse, where are you?
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's home systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope.
Oh, you are in for
Oh shit. What? What you guys do? Oh no, what did I stumble across? Oh, I guess we can go in and out restricted areas. Your disguise like restarts itself. Hey guys, you know what? Looking at these reminds me of BioShock with the little girls. Wait, what they're called again? They're not called little girls. They're called, well, they're little girls. That's what they appear as. The little sisters. Kind of reminds me when you're playing as the big dad and you find them here. Yes, I am one of you. Don't mind me.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Ah, it's a him, and you're her. Comms. Patch.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
I am ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the...
Don't care.
And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain?
Pretty
Improved?
funny. Pretty funny. Skip the Hope to Terra 2. Is that like my only option now? I could say no, but if I do, then what else is there to do? Just skip it.
Jump starting the skip drive.
Also, quick
Destination
question.
set to the rings of
Is
Terra
skipping
2.
the Hope, like, is there only one version of that storyline, or is there, like, other ways you can skip the Hope where, like, either good, it will either go good or bad ways, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one ending and that's it?
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Wait, what did I say?
Oh no, Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I definitely do not know what I am doing. I cannot open up my skills stats. I just leveled up. Oh, man.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Oh.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Welles, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Ugh. I feel like my stomach's still back where the ship used to be. I need a hard drink and a long nap.
So, was that the ending, or is there something else to do? Because that kind of felt like an ending cutscene of some sorts. I could have just fast travel. Never mind. You can't do that.
Captain, Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Welles.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, let's
May
go that
luck
way.
be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Yeah, true. Let's go check on Wells, see what's up with him. He probably died.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one.
Who are you? Corporate Commander. Oh, there's just bad guys here now? Oh, hey, what's up? Wrong one.
That's the last of them.
Hack 65. What's my hack now? Oh, so close. I only got 10 points. Terminal passcode. Hello. Okay, I didn't hack it. Personal files. Phineas Welles. Eyes only. Mostly entries from terminal memory. No telling who might be looking. Sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right, I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go bog into board's forgiveness, begging to the board's forgiveness. If this is Eagle, I prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Okay. What did I get? Did I download some sort of USB drive? Oh, it's a nav key. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Reminder, do not tap on glass. Seals loose. What happens if I shoot it?
Oh, I did not expect you back so soon.
Uh-huh, yeah. I want to tinker with my flamethrower, make it stronger. If that's possible. 2.0. Tinkered items can no longer be greater than 5 levels above your own. Increase your character levels to... Really? Sort of been tinkered with?
Captain.
Interesting.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet,
Uh-huh.
I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Doc Wells never hurt nobody. Just a kindly old fella living by his lonesome up in the rings, tinkering at his table. The board just couldn't leave him be.
And here we are. entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Well, we gotta free him.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We're doing it.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Wait, so does everyone come with me this time, or is still like limited 2 people coming with me? Because it'd be kind of cool if everyone comes with me. Hold on real quick. Let me just raise my... There we go. Raise the skill to 100. Got an achievement. Tartarus. You're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloadable content such as Peril on Gorgon or Murder on Eridanos will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. Oh, so the DLC takes before the main story parts. I guess I'll save if I ever want to do DLCs. Like, it's not like for sure, but if you want me to, then you know, comment down below. Like, hey, do DLCs now. Like, okay, I'll think about it, or I'll do it. They're saved. Oh, okay, what the heck?
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Okay, know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain, unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Wait, isn't this Terra 2? My mistake. I'll leave.
Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
Ooh, persuade could have worked here. You're just going to kill me? No arrest or anything?
We're on lockdown. We have standing orders to shoot intruders on sight. Tartarus Docking Authority, signing off.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance?
See you later, Ada.
See you soon, Captain.
Alright, let's go.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we?
Only 2? Alright.
Huh.
Would be cool if they all could come, you know? Because The whole talk in the end bit there. Don't worry, Captain. We'll all go together. Actually, you know what? 2 of us. That's what I mean. So pick 2 of us. There's got to be a way to pick more, right? Like some sort of perk or skill or anything to get more than 2.
Processing data.
Just gotta fight our way through. Break yourself. We got this. Don't worry about it. Got the best weapons. Got the best armor. That was a lot of names that just popped up. Real quick, I got perks. Anything useful for it right now? Ooh, armor rating bonus. Skill bonus. More carrying capacity. Movement speed during TTD. Revive companions to 25% health. Cooldown in 15 minutes. Ooh, headshots do more damage. That's good for snipers.
We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
Uh-huh. It's gonna be fun. Shit. I'm missing every shot. Whoa, that's a rubber right there. Oh no! Get away! Hold on. Okay, that was the close one.
I'm gonna rush them.
Something's not right.
What's up? What just hit me? Transition to the pit.
No prisoners.
No, 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 no. Oh, what killed me? Who is shooting me? Oh, you.
On your right, Cap!
Where? Who? Oh. Are y'all dying? You good, Nokia? You got him. Okay, can't jump over. Guess I gotta go around this way. Can't jump over. I'm getting the feeling that you were not supposed to fight through this, but that is an option. Like, if you want to, yeah, you could, but you're not supposed to. Ooh, I got some elite armor. Is that good? Elite armor. Where's that? Did I not pick it up? 50. Whoa. 53. Hello. I'll take that. Got a matching helmet? Advanced. Whoa. 63. That's crazy. You guys got it. Unseal. Chairman Rockwell.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, and you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in him.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I presume?
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
I'll say that for myself when I get to him. What if I kill you? You literally don't care than here. I've killed all of your guards and you don't give a damn. Does not care that I'm going through all this shit. There's more to this. I could literally just kill him, but I don't know if there's like any point to it now. Is he the main antagonist? He is like the big head apparently.
Please do not waste company bullets.
Oh, you're funny.
Incoming!
Where? What? Oh, where did you come from? Let's go. Let's get out. Oh shit! Ah! Move, move, move! And you're here. Wait, where'd they go? They're not here. That's weird. Usually they're like right behind me when I do this. There you guys are.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You're a gifted warrior, Captain. You've made your talent for combat abundantly clear. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. Dr. Welles is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Do your worst.
If you insist. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Welles that you died heroically, or something.
Well, gang, this is it. No more traps. Ram. Are you guys sure about this? Oh, weakness, weakness. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, damn it, I need a key. Ah! Too many robots. Hello! Sorry to barge in. And you're dead. Did it. What did he drop? Key. Is that what you got, officer? Come on, officer.
Why won't you just die?
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you kidding? The board had never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sounds of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. We better get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
You can count on me.
I can't tell you how glad I am to hear that. When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves. But I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow. We are not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Welles began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Left unchecked, the war on Monarch consumed both MSI and the Iconoclasts. And when the sulfur clouds settled, only stragglers from both factions remained. Some found their way to Sublight, some to Terra 2, and some lived their final years fighting for food in the wilderness. In the end, only the beasts remained. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Junlei Tennyson fought to protect the Groundbreakers' independence. While the board's influence faded, mechanical difficulties forced her to rely on parts that only corporations could provide. The cost was high, and time would tell if Junlei could balance the work with her aspirations for a better future. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he'd found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Welles, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. Dr. Welles was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Welles never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Welles passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Welles laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Welles passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
And that's it. That was a long cutscene. Pretty much just like give me like the down low what's going on with the characters after the story. And I think I got a good ending. So that's gonna be it for my Outer Worlds playthrough. I hope you're watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe more content like this. If you want me to play the DLCs, just comment down below. Play the DLCs, and I'll do that as soon as I can. Alright, see you next time. Whatever I play next. Oh, by the way, give this game like a I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not the best. It's decent. Alright, bye.